As you already touched on, it was a big day for Jimmy. 250 appearances for Hunslet, which is good going in anybody's book. Did a little presentation for him before, just before kick-off with his family, and Barry Eaton came down to present his match day shirt. Again, that probably makes it a little bit more frustrating with the result today.
100%. He didn't ask for a lot, mate. As you know, I've been around him a long time. He don't ask for a lot. He asked to speak. He put himself back there, spoke really well through the week. Obviously gave us that background, and we know how much he means to the club as well. So yeah, that's the bit that's not sitting well with me right now, why I'm having to be hyper cognizant of what I'm saying, because I just want to sort of, but yeah, obviously I can't. It's frustrating that we build up and emotionally and whatever else, and it seemed to, again, whether it's naivety, a little bit of immaturity, it seemed to zap us rather than galvanise us, and it's something that we need to obviously address and work on. But again, he came up with some big points again today, and look, I don't think you can ever, not one person can turn around and say Jimmy's ever let anybody down on a rugby field, do you know what I mean? And that's credit to him, credit to him being around here and what value he's got as a person. Obviously his family's grown since he's been here, his kids have been born while he's been a player here. He's had some losses as well, big time, good time upfield injuries, and look, it's never changed who he is. And if we can have more people believing in that, like I said, the little bit of immaturity out there of making a mistake and going away from game plan, away from what our systems are, because we're panicking, it's going to make them better rugby players, and it's going to make them better human beings like he is. So yeah, that's something we're trying to galvanise again and get people to feed off. Just sort of that. Don't get me wrong, I don't want 18, 25 at the same people, but with that all that message of it's team, like he genuinely cares about the badge. And what he does, putting his body online and stuff like that and turning up, it's plain to see, and we need that balance. So yeah, it's massive congratulations to him. Like you said, obviously yourself, club and other things, doing stuff for him to make it a little bit more memorable and special for him is massive, and it's nice to see. It's just a shame about the performance after. But yeah, well done, Jim.
Yep. Well, commiserations on today. Final week next week against Toulouse here. A bit of a shorter turnaround with it being Saturday rather than Sunday. It doesn't really change the way that we prepare.
No, not really. Obviously we're going to have to address some things moving forward in terms of either how we're explaining, like the depth of knowledge we've got, and if it's a little bit more mental reps and physical reps, just being last game and where we're at. Sweet, obviously, but the main part of me don't want to go away from what we're doing, because it's for a bigger purpose, it's for longer term, whatever that looks like, creating a sustainable culture, like the club's been sustainable for so long and run how it has. Like, I'm trying to bring that onto the field, obviously bring some new exciting investors in and try and get these fans coming back. Obviously it has picked up over the last couple of weeks, which is fair play, we ain't given much cheer about, but it's definitely picked up, and we want some younger kids coming in as well, and then obviously then the next generation through it all, and then that's obviously the master plan. So I don't want to go too far away from the message, but again, last week, more than likely the last time, 99% of us are going to be in the same role, not necessarily not here, but in the same role. Some will move on, some might stay, or whatever it is, but there's some beaten up bodies. We've just lost Keelan again today, with a bit of a knee problem. I don't know what that looks like moving forward, so it's another less body, and obviously can't bring anybody in. But that being said, this week obviously rolls straight into presentation after the game. It's probably more about emotionally trying to get some smiles on your faces and go, well, it's a crack here, like if you can't do it on for Jimmy, you got to do it for the last game, you know. Yeah. So whether we have to manage that, we probably do. What it looks like, I'm not quite sure yet. It'll probably be nothing until Wednesday, and then have that main session. What that main session looks like, I don't know, but at the same time, it's a 50-50 call, like I said, because I don't want to go away from our message, and then it's another opportunity for me to try and input that intensity and stuff with us guys as staff. But at the same time, it's important that they have a good week, I think, and then maybe just galvanise them for a proper performance at home, and it's the last opportunity to get that.
Yeah. Well, cheers, Carl, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.